Hello everyone, nice to meet you again with the Disney 3D Art YouTube channel. In today's video there's a new comment by Cow Meat, request, Tigger tilde Winnie the Pooh. Okay, thank you so much for asking comment to me. Now let's get started with the character Tigger in Winnie the Pooh everyone. Tigger is an anthropomorphic stuffed tiger belonging to Christopher Robin that first appeared in Disney's 1968 animated featurette Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day. A boisterous, yet simple-minded character, Tigger is most known for his affinity for bouncing, which is made possible by the spring in his tail. His theme song, The Wonderful Thing About Tiggers, illustrates that Tigger is one of a kind, a distinction in which he prides himself. Tigger is a resident of the 100-acre wood, residing in a literal treehouse. When Tigger introduces himself, he often says the proper way to spell his name is Tigger. As Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day indicates, Tigger is Christopher Robin's latest stuffed toy. As the events of the short marks the first meeting between Tigger and Pooh Bear. Along with his comedic personality and love of bouncing and pouncing, Tigger is known for his theme song. The Wonderful Thing About Tiggers, during which he boasts that he is the only Tigger in existence. Practically speaking, Tigger's "I'm the only one" statement comes from being the only Tigger ever made, if one takes into consideration the fact that Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, and such are all stuffed animals. And homemade ones at that. Tigger is, in fact, the only Tigger. Though some Pooh media make reference to Tigger's relatives, the Tigger movie reaffirms that Tigger is, indeed, the only one of his kind. Tigger is arguably the most eccentric member of the 100-acre wood. Overly energetic, reckless, fairly thoughtless, and bouncy, both literally and personality-wise. Tigger is somewhat of a troublemaker and causes a fair share of mishaps for both himself and his friends. To his core, however, Tigger is extremely loving and friendly. He means well and tries his best to be of support toward his friends, even if his efforts end in some form of misfortune, such as in Christopher Robin, in which he takes Christopher Robin's papers from his briefcase and replacing them with things from the 100-acre wood to remember him and his friends. He can also be considered the most social of the animals and is exceptionally eager to have his friends join in on his personal joy. Tigger notably prides himself on being the only Tigger in existence. This title has given him quite an ego, and he considers himself significantly handsome, debonair, and the greatest bouncer in the 100-acre wood. Such egotism is never meant to be malicious, but it often drives Tigger to act without much consideration toward others, and it often frustrates people. In Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day, for example, he bursts into Pooh's home uninvited, takes and eats his food, claiming he enjoys honey, only to rebuff after actually tasting it and realizing how sticky it is, and absent-mindedly leaves Pooh in the state of fear over the mention of honey-stealing heffalumps and woozles. Tigger's rambunctiousness is also directly linked to his relationship with Rabbit, who openly dislikes Tigger's various quirks and even works to knock the latter's egos down a few times. Rabbit's aggression is often expressed without much notice, but in some cases, such as Piglet's Big Movie and Pooh's Heffalump Movie, Tigger has taken note, and this leads to mild contention. With his fun-loving nature and general innocence, Tigger is about as optimistic and carefree as Pooh himself. Rarely ever upset or depressed, Tigger tends to look on the brighter side of a situation. So much so, that he is somewhat oblivious to the problems surrounding him. Nevertheless, he is not incapable of falling into a heavy state of vulnerability. His only significant phobia is that of heights, a crippling fear, and one that renders him incapable of even bouncing. He can also be rather insecure at times, with the confidence in his various assets simultaneously acting as his greatest weakness, when he's unable to perform his usual antics with a usual, if not greater, amount of ease. He instantly becomes emotional and openly self-loathing. For all of his shortcomings, Tigger is very much the heart of the 100-acre woods' social circle. While exuberant and boisterous, he gives levity to the fearfulness of Piglet, or the gloominess of Eeyore, by providing a sense of confidence, joy, and optimism. First is paint the orange body of the tiger and then draw 2 legs for Tigger. Next is to draw 2 arms for Tigger. Next is to draw the tiger tail and draw the tiger head for Tigger. Finally, decorate the face for Tigger. So the character Tigger in Winnie the Pooh has been completed. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to receive the new notifications. At the same time, download the app and go to the website DisneyStore to shopping online, as well as Disney Plus to watch some movies and TV shows for free, used by many people of the world. Okay, thanks for watching and goodbye everyone.